the template is the hero's journey, and it's a cycle of leaving home and returning home, and what happens in the middle is the battle scene, which is the transformative moment, and then you need to show the transformation, which is the shell-shocked soldier at the 3/4 mark. So I used the same model. He appears 5 times across the tableau, moving from left to right towards the future. And the alpha and omega, I used my daughter. And I actually, this is odd because the World War I was 4 years. And then my daughter was used to also show that growth in a human being. I sculpted her head back in 2020 and again in 2023 at the very end of the year. At the very last thing I did was my daughter. And this is a generational thing of how it affects not only the military, but their families and their parents and their children and offspring. So the middle scene is the most, it's insane, the kinetic energy that I placed into the battle scene. It's just an explosion of animalistic charge forward, led by the dad, who's the very central figure of the whole wall, in an open chested, arms splayed, screaming face going forward. So and then all of a sudden, what's after that? The cost of war, which is the focus of this sculpture. There is a nurse helping a gassed soldier who's blinded and crazed and just lost it. And she is the one holding him and lifting him. And then the shell-shocked soldier I used a ranger for the face and a marine for the whole body. And then another nurse who is very powerful. I used a bodybuilder for her and a daughter of a colonel for the head. And she is also carrying a soldier, but that's the focus, that 3/4 mark. Not that you'd know, because there's so much stuff happening on this wall. It's very poignant. That was what I needed to do, was make it feeling heavy.